the UK
points-based
immigration system.
Ending free movement.
But change is coming. Change is coming.
UK visa processing delays for applicants outside the UK. Hello, we are back with a new video discussing the UK visa delays for outside the UK applicants. The UK immigration priority services for application processing from overseas are now suspended. As an outcome, there are significant Home Office delays in UK visa processing and entry clearance of applications submitted from overseas. Home Office stated that the processing timings for skilled worker applications are about 8 weeks, and visitor visas take around 6 to 8 weeks. Also, the processing time for settlement visas, like spouse applications, right now takes about 6 months. Individuals and employers will be required to factor these delays into the recruitment process and ensure that managers and the expected employees are aware of the timelines. It is also feasible that, following the introduction of new legislation, restrictions might take place on Russian nationals applying to the UK in the future. If you desire to sponsor a Russian national, we recommend that the visa application be issued before any changes come into effect. Background: an increasing backlog. In mid of March 2022, UK Visas and Immigration, UKVI, announced that all important visa proceeding services for applications submitted from outside the UK would be temporarily suspended, so that the UKVI can prioritize applications of Ukrainian nationals fleeing the war. UKVI's focus of resources on application processing under the Ukraine immigration schemes has affected a backlog of other visa applications and significant delays in the processing times. At the end of April 2022, UKVI announced to all sponsors with the sponsor management system that they were experiencing an uncommon high volume of applications than anticipated. UKVI also guided sponsors not to pursue applications until and unless special case conditions occur. Visa processing times on the standard service should mainly mean a decision is made 3 weeks after an applicant has taken part in their biometric appointment at the Visa Application Centre. Home Office is seeing that some applications are now taking about 8 weeks to be decided. UKVI has also modified its guidance on the processing time for applications outside the UK under the family and agreement routes, such as spouse visa applications. Candidates should look forward to receiving a decision within 24 weeks after taking part in their biometrics appointment, rather than 12 weeks. Applications by Russian citizens. Russian nationals can still submit their UK visa application outside of the UK. However, on the 28th of April 2022, changes to the Nationality and Borders Act 2022 became effective. Introduced new provisions that enable the Home Office to make some changes to the immigration rules and to set visa penalties on any country. The Home Secretary specifies to take action under the following: gives, or is likely to pass, rise to a threat to international peace and security; results, or is expected to result in armed conflict, or gives, or is expected to issue, an increase in a breach of international humanitarian law. The visa penalties that may be imposed under the immigration rules are: needing visa applications submitted from outside the UK are not to be allowed to nationals of a specified country. The Home Office's power allows visa applications from outside the UK in respect of such an application, needing such an application to be handled as invalid and/or requiring such a candidate to pay an upfront fee of £190 or other amounts if approved under regulations. The Home Secretary should give the relevant country reasonable notice of the intention to take action on visa penalties. Such penalties cannot be implemented on any application submitted before the changes come into force. Home Office expect that employers and individuals will be given very little prior notice of any changes. Given the current delays, those employers who wish to sponsor any individuals must start the process as soon as possible, and individuals should give in their immigration applications promptly. Additional time will be needed to be considered in the recruitment process, and the beginning dates of UK jobs will likely be delayed. It is recommended that candidates make no travelling plans until they receive their UK visas. Applicants will also need to keep in mind the impact of delays before making final decisions, such as resigning from current jobs or handing in a notice period in the case to rent properties. Even though Russian nationals can still give in their UK visa applications outside of the UK, their application process might be delayed and take more time compared to the other nationalities. It also concerns additional security checks that are carried forward. Furthermore, the new legislation that came into force led to rumors the Home Office might use it to forbid, or at least limit Russian nationals from applying to visit the UK. Such changes could be inactive in a brief period. As per the recommendation, employers who desire to sponsor Russian nationals must start the process as soon as possible. We have reached the end of today's video update. Like, share and subscribe to our channel for more latest updates. Thanks for watching.